So fintech is booming in Dubai and in world over. There are so many digital currencies that are coming to the market, and everybody is overwhelmed with the responsibility to choose the best one. How do we make our decisions? Who to trust and who not to trust? And there have been so many talks in the town about this, isn't it? Today, I'm going to introduce to you the founder and CEO, let me say the founder and managing director of BELOBABA project. BELOBABA is a neobank and innovative fintech. And about this, you're going to learn a lot today. Let's start today's episode and talk to Lluis Mas. Hello, Lluis. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Thanks for having me here today.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure as always.
My pleasure too.
So I have known Lluis for more than 3 years. We've been connected through innovation. You know, we work towards the vertical of innovation, and we've been launching our multiple innovation summits in past 5 years. So in second season, we had Lluis's project with us, BELOBABA. And today we are going to discuss various features and how Lluis has been able to build a beautiful empire through BELOBABA. So, Lluis, you're going to tell us about founding BELOBABA, how you chose the name.
The name. We're starting with the name. So, before married with Natalia, she's my business partner and my life partner. So I asked her about her surname. So because it was BELOBABA, like Belloni, she's Natalia Belloni. And I thought, wow, you are Estonian, half Ukrainian, half Russian. So Belloni is like Italian name, no? And she explained, no, it's not Italian. Italian is with a double L. And she started to explain to me an ancient name that is coming from Tatar Mongols years and centuries ago. And I was fascinating. And the roots of this name is BELOBABA. And it's coming from Tatar Mongols, you know? So, and I was inspired because Genghis Khan is one of our great conquerors in the whole world. He was very innovative, and he was fighting to reward all his people and all his army with the treasures that they conquered, no, in these times. So, and this was the inspiration. It's a family name, and at the same time, the meaning, it's very clear. We want to collect these new digital treasures that people don't understand and bring to the people, you know, so to our users, to our community. So this is the meaning of the name, BELOBABA.
Very interesting. I really like it.
Thank you.
It's kind of rooted in the history, yes, yet very, very new.
Exactly.
So what is BELOBABA all about? Like you say that it is a digital neobank with innovative solutions. So let us know more about the innovative solutions that the project is offering.
Yeah, BELOBABA is a fintech company. We are not a bank. We don't have a banking license yet. Okay, This is a part of our roadmap. Okay, but we are a fintech company. Fintech company is a technological company that allowed us to connect with different banking partners, with financial institutions. So through one concept that is called open banking. Open banking is the new way that centralized institutions are sharing in a private way the information in order that you can create products, okay, or work with this data and create products in order to be more client-oriented, okay? Right. So thanks to that, thanks to the technology, thanks to the internet, thanks to this revolution that we are living, so we are able to bring the best products that we find around the world in one single app, in the palm of the hands of the people, you know? So this is the revolution.
Amazing. So this is like digital transactions made easy for businesses and for individuals.
Yeah, exactly. So you mentioned the word fintech. So, and to put in perspective, you know, so we are living several revolutions in a row. Yes. So we had the traditional banking system. The first revolution was internet. Internet changed everything for everyone since the inception of internet. So everything changed the way that we sharing, socializing, the way that we are getting the knowledge, how the world developed thanks to the internet, you know. Second revolution was, I now pronounce a name that is with a lot of hype, okay, but was artificial intelligence. So big data. They work with data. Banks started to work with data and to have more accurate understanding that what is happening, how the users are interacting with the money, so to create more fit products for them. No? The other revolution that came years ago is mobile, So, and still now we are watching the large growth, enormous growth of neobanks, So they are growing like crazy. So we have some examples here in UAE, but we have examples in Latin America, we have examples in Europe, we have Revolut, Everybody knows Revolut, for instance, or N26 or Nubank. So the number of new clients that they are getting every single day are difficult to believe, And what they are doing, these neobanks, they are doing the same like traditional banks. They are doing absolutely the same, but they have better UX UI. Yeah. So the business model is the phone, okay? And they have very good products and very good approach. And thanks to big data and all these fintech interactions that you say, so they can satisfy the needs of the user in a more easier and convenient way for the user, So, and only with these two details, they are growing like crazy. Why traditional banks are not doing the same? This is one of the questions, no? And the last revolution that we are living these days, and you start the podcast mentioning that, is the disruption of Bitcoin.
Yes.
For the first time, we have, let's say, decentralized coin that has no boss, has no central entity that is ruling this coin, that is built for and by internet. You can access the coin through the phone, and the most important, you are free to use. You can use it, or you are free to not use it. You are free to trust on that, or you are free not to trust on that. So it's free. So and it's and since the let's say the disruption of Bitcoin, we see how all the banking industry accelerates. So this accelerates a lot of let's say push to innovate. Okay, because they were in a very comfortable way. Now they have to compete because, as you say, cryptocurrencies is a big opportunity, but it brings with a big responsibility for the creators of these coins, but as well as for the users, because users, 90% of the population doesn't have enough financial education to do the right approach to these coins. But this doesn't mean that this technology is wrong. This technology is amazing. And this technology is here. This technology is called blockchain, and it's here to replace the current banking system because it's built in, let's say, not very inefficient, but in an efficient way that everybody knows, and full of bureaucracy, full of rules to protect the banking system, to protect the central banks, to protect the governments. That is good for one side. But I think that this banking system move away from the user. So from the user. So and thanks to blockchain and to cryptocurrencies, and thanks to the technology as well, so we are bringing the innovation again to the user-centric focus. So this has to be the most important.
Yes, as you mentioned, that the banks are relying more on data. And be it the neobanks or the traditional bank, data is important for everybody, right? Yeah. For BELOBABA as a fintech, there must be a lot of data, immense amount of user data which is going inside. So what are you doing as the founder and the innovator of this wonderful application to ensure privacy and data protection for your clients?
No, but of course, this is a very important point. Here, there are different, let's say, topics. No, first one is cybersecurity.
Yes.
Okay. Second one is to work with certified partners. Okay. And third one is the use of this data. Okay. So at the end of the story, the use of the data is to learn from what the users want to do in order to satisfy or to give to them a better experience, So particularly in finance, as I told you, there is no, so random people in general, 90% of population, I used to say that they don't have financial education, okay? So I think that we can do a right approach if we are proactive in helping them in savings and in investment strategies, okay, that because a lot of people can try to get educated, Okay, we started with education 7 years ago with blockchain and technology, but I understood very fast that only few has the ability to start education, but only few less are ready to put in practice these strategies. So and it means that the whole world, let's say, there is a gap with between what you are working with your family, with your purposes in life, and how you achieve that with finance. So here, I think that there is an opportunity to impact the life of millions of people worldwide. And this is what we are focused.
Very interesting. What makes BELOBABA different from other fintech projects?
Okay, when we are talking about fintech, there are a lot of areas, okay? Payments, so there are a lot of areas, okay? So, I would say that what makes us different is just what I told you. We want to be proactive.
Yes.
So thanks to the internet, thanks to that, nations every time more are uploading their value of proposal in internet. So we see the success case of Estonia. Okay, we also see the success case of UAE becoming every time more digital and attracting entrepreneurs. But we are with United States. It's clearly an example of a digital infrastructure. Okay, so and this phenomenon I called digital nations. Okay, digital nations, because we are citizens stick in a country, but in the net, it's the net. It's worldwide, so you are totally open, no? So it's going to create digital nations. So what makes us different is just like that. So I think that innovation in this point of the evolution of banking and fintech and this decentralization is a product that can target the masses without the complexities of the technology. Right now, decentralization is very tricky for the average user. So average user is not ready for do self-custody, is not ready to protect their keys, is not able to interact with a lot of UX UIs or Web3 wallets. The technology itself, a lot of protocols are not 100% mature, so we saw that still there are hacks or exploits in the protocol that money is lost. It's part of the process. It's not bad. It's good, even though it's bad, but it's part of the process and of this new technology in the first years. But if we are able to bring these new products that reduce the intermediaries and this value that intermediaries are taken, we are bringing to the user. They will have better saving products, better investment products, so, and they will have access to this new technology without the needs of understanding the technology. This is what makes us different.
So I'd like to know that as a user, how can I grow my investment portfolio through BELOBABA?
Yes. So we are using what is called fintech, okay, but we are going to talk about fractional investment. Okay, fractional investment is the what is coming. It's the trend. Is the tokenization of the assets or the tokenization of the economy, and this allowed us to the users from whatever budget, small budget or big budget, to start to invest in shares of large cap companies or in real estate in another country in a very accessible way. Because if you want to invest in real estate, you have to have some kind of big money, know. So with fractional investment, it's easier to create portfolios for different targets of profiles of users. For the users, are easy to get investments in products that they want, but reducing the amount to enter so they can get access. Also, it's borderless. So somebody from India or from Australia, from Brazil, they can have access to investments in a secure way to any country in the world.
How many currencies can I use?
No, the currency is about the product, So the product that presents to you the investment in real estate tokenized, or that you can access to some kind of portfolios with private equity or a mix of different products. Okay, so the way that you have access to that, you can access with fiat currencies or with stable coins, USDT, USDC. So with these new digital coins that representing that they are stable and representing the dirham, no? Is also they launch the stable coin of dirham. So it's what is coming. It's the same coins but with a new infrastructure.
Very interesting. What is the benefit of using BELOBABA's integrated Web3 wallets?
Yeah, I think that we are one app more in the portfolio of the user. So we represent the power to choose. Sorry. Okay. So you have your traditional banking system. You can have your traditional broker. Okay. But through us, you are going to have access to these premium DeFi products that we are elaborating and we are traveling around the world to find the best products possible. And we are going to put in our app in order that these people has access in a responsible way to these products and they can enjoy these products. And this is what is really innovative.
I have heard very recently...
This merge about traditional finance and Web3 finance.
Web3 finance, yes. I have heard about your association with the MasterCard. So tell us more about how we can use now the BELOBABA card.
Yeah, as you know, payments, it's a very important part of people's life. There are two companies that they are the big two ones in the world, that is Visa and MasterCard. So we started our launching with MasterCard almost 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago. It took for us 1 year to launch the program. This it shows to you the due diligence that you go under to get the acceptance and to launch, the resilience with both IT teams developing the infrastructure to make it that possible, okay? And also the reputation of the brand, okay? So the brand went through a process, and finally we get the green light, and we have our own MasterCard. What makes our card different from others, for instance? When you are paying with your debit card, so this debit card is connected directly with your bank account, right? Okay,
Yes.
if you have balance, so card is taking the money from your bank account and done. Okay, so this card, our card, BELOBABA card, you can fulfill the card through any crypto wallet, okay? Wow. Or from whatever of the bank accounts from our jurisdictions. So in our app, you have a US bank account, you have Mexico account, you have Ecuador account, you have account from Panama, from Europe, and these are jurisdictions that are totally separated from each other. This is very good for risk management. This is very good for moving money internationally, to make local payments, okay? And could be a little bit noisy or a little bit not comfortable I have to move money from one place to another, make international transfer, then recharge the card. No, you can fulfill your card from whatever of these jurisdictions or from whatever of these crypto wallets we're providing to you. So, and this is super cool.
Convenient.
Convenient.
Very,
yeah.
very convenient, yes. And of course, there is a lot of security involved. And since you are associated with so many jurisdictions, it's easier for people to convert their currency from fiat to even crypto and use it as needed.
No, but of course, security is the most important. We are, and this is a very important point, so we are not offshoring banking. We are working with premium jurisdictions. Right. We are working with the top jurisdictions in the world in terms of finance. Okay, so and we are working with so one of the top partners in each country, and all these guys are following strict rules in terms of security, in terms of custody of the money of the people. We don't have the money of people. We don't have the crypto people. This is very important. So local banks has this responsibility and has this guarantee for the users. Okay, so in this case. Money is guaranteed, let's say. This is one of the good parts of centralization. When you have money in your bank, usually if you are a victim of phishing or fraud, you know that you are under an insurance. you have this consumer protection. So, and you are safe, that a bank is going to replace the money for you, so you are safe. And we have to bring this best practice from traditional finance to this decentralization. In decentralization, if you do a wrong transfer, somebody is doing a wrong transfer to you, you are losing your keys, you are losing the money.
Yes.
And this is
Serious.
This is serious. This is serious. This is not a joke. It's serious, and it's a huge responsibility. Not everyone is ready for that. I think that this is one of the things that we are doing, bringing the best practice of traditional finance to this new world.
Yes, which is very good and very innovative.
Yeah.
I truly appreciate that. What is one strong message you wish to give to all people in fintech?
In fintech, what is happening in fintech? It's just amazing. I am so when you are going to the fairs or with associations like MENA Association or in Gibraltar or other places, So I think that it's a very enthusiastic sector because they are really client-oriented, and there are a lot of opportunities and a lot of collaboration. We are collaborating. We are in a world of collaboration, so it's not a competition. So there is a cake for everyone here, So and we are not competitors of local banks. Or local banks, they don't have to be afraid of fintechs. We are collaborating.
Working together.
Yeah, working
Yes.
together. So, for instance, to local banks, we are bringing volume. For instance, so if we are collaborating with a local bank of UAE or Hong Kong or United States, what we can provide to this bank? We are providing users.
And connectivity.
And connectivity. And users can fit with their risk appetite. No, I don't want this kind of users. I don't want this kind of activities. I don't want this. Okay, no problem. We use the data, okay, and we help people to onboard in this banking partner. So we are bringing clients and we are bringing volume to this banking partner. So it's a win-to-win situation.
Great. Thank you so much, Lluis. And you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you truly enjoyed more information about the emerging technology in banking and managing your finance. You must have learned a few facts about BELOBABA that you can use to further stay in touch with Lluis and understand how you can benefit from using BELOBABA app. For today, thank you so much. We will stay in touch and I will bring you more. Thank you. Bye-bye.